Hi folks, 2019, camping at the dam here in Villiersdorp, and the first newsletter TV episode for 2019. We had a little bit of a petrol crisis almost in December, and luckily the petrol or the gasoline had gone down a little bit, thankfully, but not really a lot. It was still an expensive trip yesterday to travel from Ladysmith towards almost in Cape Town. I want you to watch the insert of me growing up so that you can get the idea of my experience. This newsletter TV video is all about camping experiences, and in this video insert I've prepared of me literally growing up on the road as a kid, and I was still in diapers by the time my mom and dad had traveled all around southern Africa, right up to Mozambique, in Chitengo and Zimbabwe and Persian Bridge, Lake Kariba, Namibia, right up to Etosha Pan and Wambuland, and I myself had the privilege of going into Angola, etc. So the camping is something that you are almost born with. So I've been camping ever since I can remember, right up to now, which is all my life. And meaning my framework is different to somebody that may recently have started camping or done camping in a caravan or a trailer. My framework is completely different. My framework is road trips. My dad did road trips. Now remember, way back in 1960 when I was still a toddler, my dad had done stealth camping on the road. They would travel from Cape Town all the way up to Zimbabwe, or the old Rhodesia those years, and they would sleep next to the roadside, which is basically stealth camping. Now over the years this had changed because the safety situation had changed. In the 1980s, South Africa and Southern Africa was in a war situation. There was two ongoing wars, or two conflicts, let's call it rather conflicts. And the first was obviously the border war going on in Namibia, Angola, and then the internal conflicts, which was basically all the political scenarios of what had happened in South Africa. Now, but by that time, that made traveling and stealth camping unsafe. Things had changed. So my dad just had to adapt it. Now, with this adaptations, I have seen and experienced it, and that forms part of my framework. Meaning I could get into my car and comfortably drive up to Namibia and stealth camp next to the roadside, because I have that framework that I use from previous experiences. I've got a built-in mechanism that helps me to understand my safety aspect, my comfort zone. I would like to call it my comfort zone, because that's how I determine my safety. So if that comfort zone is getting smaller, I have to go into a campsite. But now it depends how you travel, where you travel, and that comfort zone is constantly stretching, going larger and smaller and larger and smaller.